Oh my gosh, we are live again from the Brojo. We have a little intro of us talking about William Shatner.
Or impersonating William Shatner.
Talk Shatner.
Forget about Shatner.
Yeah.
Shatner Talk.
Shatner
Podcast
Talk.
show
Shatner
coming soon.
Shat Talk.
No.
Shit chat.
Shat Talk, yeah.
Oh, his was good too.
Shit
What
Chat.
was it? Oh, shit chat.
Shit Chat, yeah. Check it out on the Roshan Bros YouTube channel. Shit Chat.
So, does that mean we're just going to talk like William Shatner?
Yes, and we're just gonna say funny lines.
Indeed, we are.
Shit Chat. But right now, we're not on Shit Chat.
Aw.
We're on Dem Game Boyz.
And isn't that sad for everyone?
Dem Game Boyz.
Yeah, just stop. Now you sound like fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. Tristan.
Tristan!
Yeah.
Gil does it better.
Egyptian god cards.
Egyptian god cards. Fuck.
Okay, so I'm
I
Kien.
play Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Exodia. Oh, Obliterate. I am Kien though, and I'm here
Nobody
with.
cares.
Oh,
Thank you.
damn.
I know, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
That was dark, man.
He actually said he's sorry.
That was dark, though.
Yeah, no, it's
That's
fine.
what kills me. Is that he said he's
Actually, this week has been like really weird for me. So like, yeah, if you say shitty things, I'm like, you're right. I'm a piece of shit. So, and
It's
who are
working,
you?
Gil.
And
Keep
who-
going.
who
Going
are
strong.
you?
You're getting him.
And who are you?
You already said my name.
Okay, and you are,
I'm Eli.
and you are.
I'm Zach.
All right, guys. So, what have you guys been?
Jay, who are you?
Alright. I
Thank
hope
you.
the microphone picked that up.
Yeah, I don't know.
please.
How, and like, what have you guys been playing lately? Who wants to go first?
I'm not in because you already know what I've been playing.
I know, but you still fucking talk about it. Like, we don't know what you've been playing, Zach.
Yes, I don't know.
Go review some of the
Tell me.
earlier episodes.
No, you
You'll
can't
figure
I
do
don't
that. You
have
have
the
to say it.
time or the caring or the will to do that.
Come
Tell
on,
me
you
what you've
have
been
to say
playing.
it. Come on, say it.
it.
You gotta say it, man. You
What the
gotta.
fuck?
Go.
Who are you,
Talk.
who are you
Shut the fuck
impersonating
up.
now?
Alright, just talk about what you're playing.
I've just been playing GTA 5.
There
But
go.
you also got
Are you-
the.
Oh yeah, the SNES Classic.
Yeah, how's that been going?
I suck dick at video games.
That's a
Okay.
fair statement.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, so does Kian. We don't judge him that terribly.
I mean,
I'm pretty good at Monster Hunter.
I gym quite a bit.
I still can't get past the first level of Super Ghouls and Ghosts. So
Nobody can.
it's impossible.
Nobody
Fuck
can.
is super ghouls and good.
We'll,
The hardest
we'll
game
boot that
of
up
all
before you
time.
leave.
It's basically Dark Souls
Before Dark Souls.
Oh, so it's like the Dark Souls before Dark
Dark
Souls.
Souls, yeah.
Yeah.
Dark Age.
John's not even here for him
It's
to
like
be
the
like.
pre-Dark Souls
Yeah,
Dark Souls,
yeah,
huh?
Pretty
Yeah.
much,
Yeah,
yeah.
John's not even here to be like, nah, it's not like Dark Souls, guys. Dark Souls is way better. Cuphead isn't Dark Souls either.
Cuphead just makes you rage. Like Dark Souls.
I mean, there's some bosses that make me rage in Cuphead. There's like,
I still haven't played that game.
it's
Same.
fun.
I've
I'd imagine.
seen people
Someday.
play that game, but I would never want to play it because
All I know is that I'm
off.
better than the guy. All I know 100% is I'm better than the guy who
Oh.
couldn't dash
Yeah.
and jump for like a minute and a half.
Hardest part of the game. He was in the tutorial and he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
That's old news though. So
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about you, Eli? What have you
was
Did-
gonna-
besides
That's-
Super Ghouls and Ghosts, what other games did you play in the SNES?
Super Mario World. I played Contra, still can't get past the first level on that one either.
Did you
dang.
use the Konami code?
No.
I didn't.
But you can.
Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start, select.
Yeah, like
Really?
you can use the Contra code.
No, I have to
I
earn
played
it.
the PS1.
I have to earn it.
No, you don't. No one's ever earned.
I have to
Contra.
earn it.
Left, right, left,
I
right.
have to earn it.
X, circle,
Game
select,
Shark. I don't
uh-huh.
need your fucking code.
Okay,
Does-
so we'll hop over.
I was gonna ask him if he's playing online GTA 5 or
No,
story.
just story. I don't have online.
Damn.
Like, we'll jump over you because you and I have been playing the same game.
That's
And-
how it is.
Well, Gil, have you been
I
playing?
could have been
anything?
playing other games.
I know, but I know what you've been playing because I tried to invite you before you came to the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, no, I haven't been playing
Way to go
other
for
games.
hurting his feelings.
That's pretty much all I've done.
Yeah,
since I
so, like, have you played any new games on your 3DS or anything? Have you tried out the new Pokemon Sun and Moon yet or not?
No.
Have you gotten it yet or no?
Yeah.
It's
Had it
just,
forever.
it's
Just
just,
haven't
like,
touched
just
it.
it's just like it's still in the plastic.
It's
and, like,
collecting dust.
No.
No.
I took it out of the
You
plastic.
took it out of the
I made
plastic.
sure to do that.
You
He
sniffed
took-
it. You're just like,
Yeah, he took it out of the plastic. He looked at it. He's like, someday.
It's
But
just
not
cocaine.
today.
puts it in his gift case.
It's like he has a bunch of games that are just like someday labeled
It's
in a
time
box.
to play a game.
No, dude,
Later.
I understand that. Like, I'll buy new ass games and then be like, I still have this game on my Xbox. I'm gonna play this instead.
I don't really do that. I'll have games where like I get halfway through it, like Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and then I'll be like, you know what? I feel like playing some other game, and I'll just switch over.
I do that with Steam a lot though. When Steam's on sale, I'll be like,
Okay.
oh, I bought this
Steam.
new Steam game, but I'll still play
That-
this instead.
That's because like with Steam sales, you end up buying like 10 games. You're like, which one do I want to play?
And then you don't play
Like
any of them.
I have Morrowind right now. I still haven't played it.
Yeah,
Just
no,
because it seems like such a huge task. I'm just like, I don't want to start that today.
Yeah, and like
So Gil, is that the only game you've played? Or
you played the SNES with Zach a little bit, right?
No,
that was weeks
No.
ago.
Oh,
That was weeks ago.
that was weeks ago.
Did you beat the first level of Contra?
He
Or
didn't even
Ghouls and
try.
Ghosts?
No, you didn't let me. And
Yeah,
then you
that's
kept dying. And then I'm like, let me help you. No, I got it.
And
Dude,
then I
let
died.
me help you.
Yeah.
No, I got it.
So
That was
that's
pretty
Dude.
much- Same went with
let
Super
me
Metroid
help you.
too.
2-player on that thing?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
It's got 2 controllers. You can like. There's a
Okay.
list. I can just. Oh yeah. We also here at the Robro, thanks to our good friend Gil, got the SNES that will turn down the music so Nintendo will stop sending me cease and desist orders for playing their games on our channel.
Just for mentioning it, they send a cease and desist on
It
this one for
is,
you.
yeah. The list is on there. I think we have a SNES, and Jay, I love my roommate. He's like, I can play The Legend of Zelda. I have the cartridge.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Fits in my
innocent-
fucking hand.
Sweet innocent Jay.
Fits in my fucking hand. It like Gil sent me a text like I don't know last night, 2 nights ago. Like, while I was working, I was like,
This to me. I don't.
oh, I thought you were looking at the games that you.
That's not the
played.
one with
Oh,
the games
okay.
on it though.
Oh, that's not.
That's
No.
a license.
It's
I
the
thought
one-
you were. Yeah, I thought you threw the license at me. I was like,
No.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
I want.
Again, it landed in my lap.
Like, I don't fucking own this. I don't care about the license.
Alright, so anyways.
So, like, and it's super cool. Like, and the restart button works, the power button works. It's like Gil's the MVP.
Thank
It's just
God
not
that the
faulty.
power button works.
Like
Yeah.
Gil and I have actually been talking about like
Broken.
because I've realized this that like Zach talks a lot more when we talk about wrestling.
Yeah.
So, like Zach,
Because that's
totally,
like the only thing
yeah,
I
no,
know.
Zach takes over that wrestling shit more than I do, and I'm just sitting there like, oh man, I never thought about it like that. So like Gil, I was like, Gil, you read an egregious amount of manga and anime. Do you want to do fanime with me, where we like take characters and just break them down and analyze them?
Can I see that? I never looked at mine.
We're not gonna do
I'm
I'm
just-
weird things,
I'm
are
just
we?
I'm
We're
looking
not.
at like
No, it's
Star
like a
Fox
judge a
and,
character.
like,
Like the first one I wanted to do was Goku throughout the years.
Fair enough.
Oh,
And
fuck.
like I wanted you to help me write it, and like I also want to talk about like why you should give Sword Art Online a shot, because like I went in, rewatched it, and I'm like, okay, I might want to do a video for people who actually like it. Right.
I don't want people that like it to watch us.
That is fair and valid.
I'd rather just not have them. No, I'm joking. But
Eli with the.
no,
And then, like, I
I've
was-
seen worse stuff.
I'm thinking about like trying to get Eli into doing some like high fantasy shit for me. I just don't know what we could incorporate. Like,
Reviewing mythical creatures. Breaking down that.
well, I mean,
What
like,
the fuck are you gonna break down to like?
actually,
that'd
like,
be more of a history
like,
lesson.
because
than
Jay and I are
anything.
trying to bring back the science fiction affliction too. Like, our goal, like, I think one episode that we were talking about is like, is Star Wars more science fiction or science fantasy? And it's more science fantasy than it is fiction.
Yeah, I'd believe that.
Yeah. But back into what we were.
Especially since technology mostly goes downhill.
Yeah, downhill, and then magic exists even more as you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually, but
Space wizards.
Eli and I actually have been playing Monster Hunter Worlds,
Have been.
and I fucking love that game.
It's a fun time.
It is a fun time.
This is the opposite of the Dragon Ball's fighters. There is no S on there.
Fighters, yeah.
Yeah, I actually
Fighters.
didn't notice that the first couple times. I was typing stuff into Google, and I'd be Monster Hunter Worlds, and then I figured out that I was like, oh, it's only World. Never mind.
Yeah, Monster Hunter World. It is a extremely fun game, in my
It
personal
is.
opinion.
I'm just curious. Did you ever look at like how they talk when they're talking to you?
Yeah, they're fucking bad English.
Well, what I was told is it's like, so like when they're talking, the mouth like motions like don't add up to what they're saying.
Yeah, neither in Fighters either. Like, when
Okay.
they do the English dub,
Yeah,
like, when you
what-
dub things from Japanese to English, they don't give a fuck.
Like, what I was told was that it's just the same thing in Japanese, so it lines up if they were talking in Japanese.
Oh,
but not in
bullshit.
English. And I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's such a, like, we have a really obnoxious story that I want to talk about later on. The news about Monster Hunter Worlds is really hilarious, but I love the game.
Can you ride things?
Yeah,
You can.
absolutely. You can jump on them and stab the shit out of them.
yeah, no, it tells you to continuously press Y, and then, what weapon are you're using a bow?
I started out with the sword and shield, and then I never really utilized the block, because every time I did, it pretty much just ended up with me getting bitch slapped anyway by some monster. And
Do you
so I
know
was
what
like-
you should use, though? You should use the hybrid sword and shield that turns into an axe.
My brother uses that, so I don't want to use the same thing. It's like I play with my brother and then one other guy, and we all try to use different stuff.
Can I join you guys sometime?
Yeah,
No,
go ahead. I
no.
don't give a shit. But
Have you used the metal? Have you had anyone use the metal bagpipe? I've had someone use that
No.
once for. Dude, their
Never s-
support as fuck
never
though.
seen anybody use
No,
that.
no, no. Someone used the metal bagpipe in one of my games. I'm like, what the fuck? He's support as fuck because he like raises your fucking attack and shit. I'm like,
I
what?
know they
Yeah,
can like
bagpipes raise
restore
stats like crazy.
restore your health too. I think.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna use that because like, did you ever notice that though? If you don't finish your potion in
Yeah.
time, you don't like that. I like that concept and mechanic.
I like it and hate it all in one.
Yeah,
Just
because Zach was
because-
just watching me play and
You
like,
got owned.
against some monsters that are really fast. That's just a bitch.
yeah, like the Great Jagress is one of those ones where I have a
I'm-
problem with.
Odo Garon.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Those things are just all over the place, and so it's impossible to try and drink a potion.
Right.
Kien was being destroyed by these wolf things, whatever they're called, and he was
Goggles.
drinking a potion, and I was told him, die like a man. Don't drink that potion.
Yeah, fuck that
Progress?
noise, dude.
I don't.
No, it was not.
Wolf things.
It wasn't the coral thing. They were the little reptile things.
Oh, so Shamos.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get into that. See, like, I feel like we could just get you into talking about all the fucking animals and monster hunters.
Jameson.
Gotta know this shit when you're king.
I really like. I like the crap. Like, I still like how it's so badly like the fucking
Animation.
skinning of the animals. You can be like a mile away, and you're like.
What was pissing me off is I was trying to pick something up, and then like you have ammo for the slingshot, you know?
Yeah.
And there was one of those laying right next to it, and it was trading out with the one I had.
Yeah.
It just kept throwing on the same location. I was like, let me pick up the fucking item. This is bullshit.
Like, we're walking, I'm like, oh, there's a footprint. And it's like, pick up the herb. I'm like, no, I need the fucking footprint. Let me go.
But no, and it was like in the middle of a fight because it was just a material, and so those like go away really fast. And so I just wanted to pick it up, and it was, well, my buddy was fighting this monster on like the other side. I was like, just pick up the fucking thing. I need to fight this bitch. Really stupid.
Oh my god, that sounds great.
No, I like really enjoy Monster Hunter
Oh, yeah,
Worlds
it's
a lot.
fun.
It's fucking dope.
Ring, ring, ring.
It's
Beep,
Banana
beep,
what
lettuce.
what armor did you end up making? Because like my dude has like a combination of like
Is this the same, that?
abundance of bone armor and like the mud monster you fought in the desert area. I have his chest plate.
God damn it, I don't remember his name. There's a reskin of him later, and I'm thinking of
It's Ryu.
it's JY.
Yeah,
It's
a
like
Jigris or something like that.
Yagras is something else.
Yeah.
It's like JYUD or something else.
I like how you have to fight a
Jew.
Satan Weaverin on the fucking Elder Dragon.
Oh, the Diablos?
Yeah. I was like, that is
Oh, no, Nergigante is
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Never mind. This random nonsensical names.
yeah.
Some of them are very Japanese.
Yeah,
Fight them.
I've played a Monster Hunter
Unfortunately,
game.
I'm not
Kitachi.
Japanese. I'm
No,
Korean,
you
so I
don't.
won't know.
And the first thing one of the first things you fight is the,
Kuyaku.
yeah, the fucking chicken raptor
Yeah.
Chicken
who-
Raptor!
who fucking kills you with rocks and shit.
Yeah,
Make it
beats
into
the shit out of
KFC.
It was fucking dope, dude. That game is
I'm
lit.
trying to think the
Raven
other one,
McIntyre's in
the
it.
raptor in the Coral Highlands that blinds you. Its name is like Tzitzi Yaku or something like
Yeah, like there are a bunch of weird ass names, but like we're about to run into the trailers, and the first trailer we're gonna do is that's not the one I
But
needed.
yeah, I really enjoy that
Pokemon Go,
It was so
Planet Earth
realistic.
3.
It was so realistic, the gameplay.
Man, this fucking trailer.
No
made me-
actual gameplay.
Not
for it.
yeah.
I
Like,
know,
I like
that's
how
the
they like
joke.
have to fucking tell you. They show you this like really cool like explore the world of Pokemon.
And then it
They're
shows
in
it
the
like
ocean,
affecting the
they're in the
It's
environment.
affecting the
desert.
ocean and doing shit, and then you get the fucking line that it is 100% like this is not real gameplay.
And then they show like
Yeah, at the very
5
end, they just show
seconds.
like one guy throwing a Pokeball, catching a thing. It's
And-
like, yeah, Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
That's-
Pokemon.
that's
Pokemon
totally
Go,
what it's like.
available now.
Yeah, it's available now.
Yeah, it's just like when I watch it, I'm just like, oh man, I am 100%.
They never really said, was that just for the new generation?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's to
promoting
let
more
yeah, it's to
Pokemon.
let you know that
Okay.
there's a shit ton more Gen 3 Pokemon coming out.
Snowrun.
Snowrun, yeah.
Yeah.
It's beyond.
I dropped out, like, we've had this conversation. I dropped off of Pokemon Go, but, like, it's weird, though. Like,
You
when
still receive messages.
I still receive messages, and I'm on the
Subliminal.
Pokemon Reddit, and it's fucking hilarious some days. Because, like, Pokemon Reddit goes from, man, this game is awesome, to fuck this game is the fucking worst. Like, 0 to 60.
That's how every game goes.
Zero
though.
to no 0 to 60 for Pokemon Go Reddit. It'll be like one day they're like, oh my gosh, there's so much shit going on. The next day like, fuck
Nothing.
this game. This game is dumb. All I'm getting is Rattatas.
I mean, you're gonna have an army of rats. That
No,
took out
you
an
just
Eastern.
feed
That took
them-
most of Eastern
You
Europe.
feed them into one rat, and then you make a bigger rat.
Rat, yeah. You make a Raticate.
Or wait, no, yeah, you make them into candy.
Yeah.
I prefer just the style I'm going
Feed
for.
that.
You get an
I
army
think
of
that's
rats.
the one, like,
Because
that's,
again, that took out in most of Eastern Europe.
that's one of the statistics that, like, has made me thought about that game. Like, you turn in your Pokemon for candy,
It's fucked up.
and you feed them to your other Pokemon.
I mean,
Technically, you don't know how they make the candy. It's not specified that they make the
I
Pokemon
mean,
into candy.
in
you
the
just get candy for them.
show, I mean, they are 10-year-old kids. They'd probably trade their Pokemon for candy.
Yeah.
It's fucked
Rare
up.
candy.
Yeah. Then we go to
Except for
Insurgency
my
6.
Onix, I wouldn't trade him for fuck all.
You like your giant rock penis snake?
God damn it.
I don't know who I was talking to about this, but
It's
someone's
America,
like,
and I've got the biggest
we were talking
penis.
about X-Men being gym leaders, and one of my friends like made the dopest gym leader out of Magneto.
Because magnets?
No, he would have Steelix, and like he wouldn't even use Steelix as
Just, like,
Pokemon.
fucking
Yeah,
beat the
just
shit
fucking
out of
beat the
him.
shit out of him. Someone's just like, I choose Steelix. Well, boom, well, boom, well, boom.
Kill the other trainer.
And the Pokemon that goes
That's
with
what
it.
like you said that, and I was like, if Wolverine was a gym leader, would he just fight your Pokemon? You wouldn't have Pokemon. He'd be
You
the
re-
fucking
like
fight.
you remember the old school Pokemon, right? When Ash fights Lieutenant Surge and Lieutenant Surge is like
That's
8 foot
shocking.
fucking tall. And I'm like, yeah, dude, that Raichu you have ain't shit compared to you. You can drop kick Pikachu and he's out.
Okay.
No, like Pokemon. Just like
Kid friendly. Mother approved.
unless you're in Japan and Pikachu looks up a girl's skirt in the opening.
What?
We don't talk about
Damn.
You don't know that?
it. First
No.
opening.
Yeah, the first opening ever. Like, it was edited out in America. So they edit out the girl doing this in America, like, because Pikachu's, like, peeking, and girl's like, oh, no, don't look at my panties.
The rat just runs between her legs.
Yeah, and then,
First-
no, and he looks up, too. Like,
First
he,
opening?
yeah, I want to be the very best. that
Of
no
what,
one-
though?
Of Pokemon. The Pokemon anime.
Oh, okay, the anime.
Yeah. No, sorry, the Pokemon anime.
No,
Like,
if this
they
was like a
edited it,
game, like...
Like they edited it out because Pikachu's going over the legs of every other boy, and then Pikachu like looks up the girl's skirt, and the girl's embarrassed and puts her skirt down. I'm like, what
The
the
kids show.
yeah, kid show
Good show.
for kids.
Kids do that. Come on now.
You gotta remember, they totally took out a scene where James had like inflatable boobs.
They just banned that whole episode.
Yeah,
They also banned the Safari Zone episode because a guy pulled a gun on a 10-year-old.
yeah, and what was
Sorry.
another?
Porygon.
Why is there not more
The
of that?
Porygon episode, and then the
Seizure.
Tentacruel. Yeah, no, the Tentacruel episode didn't get pulled, but they did some ridiculous shit to it.
No, they showed it once, and then they just like maybe let's forget about
because
that
like the
9/11.
dude was like having like he had like groupies that were like all up on him, then shooting like bazookas at Tentacruel. Yeah, it was. Oh man, Pokemon.
I know, yeah.
You know what they're talking about.
Clearly, I dodged a bullet when I didn't watch that.
No, you didn't, because that show is fucking outrageously funny when you watch it as an adult.
Oh boy.
It's like watching the 4Kids One Piece compared to the One Piece now. Good lord.
That opening was still the best. You gotta admit.
Yeah, that rap.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Then we go to Insurgency Sandstorm.
Yes.
Yeah. Sandstorm.
Darude?
Yeah, Darude Sandstorm.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Official game.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
That's actually one of the questions we have too about like why isn't Sandstorm the theme song to every game in the world?
Well,
Because
it should be
fuck
the
you,
theme
that's
song
why.
to every game that involves sand.
Yeah.
In any small way.
Spec Ops the
Yeah.
line.
There's-
Spec Ops the line.
Modern Warfare
it's
2.
that plays during all of the trippy scenes.
Okay.
be hilarious.
What the hell is going on?
He turned us into
Well, I
fucking
mean-
killers!
Well, I was gonna say, I was like, I mean, it is whole, like, fucking with his mind. That's just the music in the background.
It's like that Twinkle Twinkle Little Star cutscene, and instead it's just Sandstorm.
Psychoanalyzing him, it's like, hey, it's Darude Sandstorm.
Let's see if
Constantly
this-
drove him insane.
It was just like, let's see if the song drove him crazy.
Took that game for $1. Anyway.
This is an interesting shooter to me. I don't know why. Like I don't really play shooters as much.
It looks like every other shooter.
Is this the game that made
Insane.
you laugh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one
that's-
where he, like, rounds the corner of the door, tries to shoot the guy in the head, and, like,
Doesn't
is
have
out, and
any
he's-
bullets.
The guy, like, looks up at him, he's like, oh, fuck, and pulls
Pulls
out a pistol and shoots him. I don't
It
know,
looks
it's
like,
made me
yeah, it
laugh.
kind of does look like every other shooter.
I mean, yeah,
But, I
I'm
mean,
just looking for a Call of
shooters
Duty
do
game.
look roughly the same.
yeah.
The only thing I'll say is that it's modern times, whereas everybody's going back to
Right.
Call of Duty,
the
Modern
early
Warfare 4.
1900s these
Which
days.
is 100% understandable. Like, I don't know. I don't play shooters as much. That's not my forte in
I
shit.
like
My forte is apparently killing the fuck out of dragons.
Because it's certainly not training combos either.
No.
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 You
No.
piece of shit. You were the button mashingest piece of shit.
I was.
I thought that was me.
Yeah,
you
Zach-
two.
no, that was
yeah, you
Zach.
two.
Zach was
Because
way worse
I was
than me.
legitimately trying to like do Hadokens and shit, and Gil's just like boom, 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 boom.
I was
Yeah, but
hitting
he
more than
button
one
mashed
button.
more than one move, whereas
To
Zach
me-
did the same punch
I
over.
actually tried.
I, like,
I didn't
leg
know
sweeped
any of the
everybody.
combos. I just went at it.
All I know is that like I'm glad Zach like finally kind of sucked at the end because then I knew all.
That's
of
because
Sagat-
we did random and I
I
didn't
knew
get my
all
guy.
of Sagat's moves, and I was so lucky. I'm like, oh my god, I can fucking win this game.
That's because
I'm
I didn't
feeling
get my
like a piece
guy.
of
If I would have
shit.
gotten my guy, I probably could have won that.
Meanwhile, I played against John, who just never let me do anything.
Yeah.
And went on to lose. Made me look like a real douche.
To be fair,
Yeah, like, and I understand why John was mad because Hale wasn't here, so we didn't have another saving grace person.
to be fair though, I ventured out and pressed a couple more buttons during the second round.
And that's what lost it for you.
No, it was
He
before
beat
Kien.
John.
Yeah, that's when I started doing the leg sweep.
Yeah.
With a Buki, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a Buki.
Yeah, whoever was dancing. Sorry, John.
No, you did Sean, because John was a Buki. Because you fought... Because Dreadlocks McGee fought fucking Demon Guy and won, and I'm like... That Eli pointed out, it's like, this game is called Street Fighter, but there's
I
like
was
fucking...
just on fire.
They're demons.
Then we
Oh,
go into
hell no,
Kingdom
you a
Come
demon.
Deliverance, and like Eli, would you like to talk about this game? Because I don't really know what this is about.
Game's been coming out for fucking ever.
For ages,
3
But,
years.
uh,
you said,
For
right?
Dark
Well, I mean,
Ages.
3 years that we've known about it.
Oh.
it's probably been in production for like a decade. They're like,
A little while. Final Fantasy. No, it's just,
it's the Final Fantasy.
no, it's
of-
sort of it's supposed to be more of a realistic sort of.
Is it RTS?
No, God damn it! I said this. It's first person.
Okay.
First person
There-
action
you
adventure.
might be able to do some of it in third person. I don't really remember from what I watched. It's been a while. But I don't know anything about the story because I've just watched like some YouTubers play it. They just got early access to it. Like this has been probably half a year, and the fighting's supposed to be realistic comparatively to other games.
Real realistic.
Real realistic.
Yeah.
But you get 5 people being attacked by one guy with
I mean,
a sword, and
yeah,
like, it's
like,
like every action
I say
movie ever.
realistic.
Let's take
yeah, it's
this
still a
guy
game.
on one at a time. slowly walks up to him, gets their ass.
And if you want to take people one on at a time, you play a fighting game. Though.
and then
A
Kien.
fighting game that's not For Honor, because you'll just get fucking gang raped in the corner.
I
For
saw
Honor,
on
that's
a
how that
YouTube
works.
video for Honor just some dudes doing like a stance, but instead they kept pressing it repeatedly, so it looked like the dude was
Yeah, he's just
dancing.
dancing.
Stance.
I fucking love that. Dance.
But no,
Honor.
it looks like a fun game. I probably won't buy it right away because I'm poor. But
Yeah, because apparently you had fucking Trevor buy you World. I was like,
I'll get it for you for
Yeah, I was
Christmas,
like-
Eli.
I was
bought me
like-
quite a few games. I don't know.
honestly, like, I got that. I'm like, Eli said he has no money for this. I was like, how the fuck did he get this game?
I'll
Like,
do it
I'm
for you for
happy he
Christmas.
got the game. I was happy you got the game because I'm like, oh man, I can fucking play with someone
What?
that I can know. Because Trevor didn't use his mic when I invited him to the party.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. Because he just plays with random people he doesn't know too. So I
Yeah,
don't know why.
like I invited Trevor to the party, and like I thought he had a mic on. I'm like, hey dude, can you hear me? Nothing. I was like, all right. And then he's texting Jay,
Oh really? What the?
not me.
Well, I mean, he probably doesn't have your.
No, like he's texting Jay,
That's because you were playing the
and
game.
then like he could have been sending messages to me on Xbox, like, hey, I'm gonna fight this monster. All of a sudden, Jay comes out of the room. Trevor says he's gonna fight this monster. I'm like, oh, okay, okay, cool.
Oh god.
Lols.
No, I don't know why he did that.
Because then we go into Dynasty Warriors 9. And,
Most realistic.
the
Yeah.
most realistic
He's swinging
way
a giant
a
axe.
dynasty has been taken over. I will tell you what. I was
China.
telling this
Fucking
story on
games
Mike
and
about
Dynasty.
I took world history class and I chose like the Chinese dynasties. I played Dynasty Warriors 1 through 3 and wrote a report about it. And just used those plot points because I googled it. I made sure I was right.
I was hoping you'd be like, yeah, and then this one guy killed like 30,000 people.
All by
With
himself.
this
And
special
that's
attack.
how the king or
The dynasties
I don't know how to
were
pronounce
And
it.
like I like wrote the names
Wait,
down
I
of the
just-
Chinese and some of them aren't Chinese weapons because nunchucks never existed in China. And I was like, yes, Liu Bei's most notable weapon was the nunchaku. And I wrote a South Korean rice flail. And the teacher's like, I like that you put the in-depth concept of what they were.
Oh god.
I'm
the
like-
teacher doesn't know.
Yeah, granted this
It's not
is
their to
Why?
know in-depth Chinese history.
Why don't any of them use a guandao?
Fuck is a guandao?
Essentially a spear.
Okay, that's
It's
what I
a
was
it's
gonna
a
say.
bigger spear though,
It's
isn't
a
it?
bigger spear.
It's a big blade at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yes.
got like the big curvy blade at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
what's
like
her
a
face
sickle.
from fucking Soul Calibur has that
Oh,
shit.
like
too.
a
I only know
Naginata?
that
Yeah.
because Guan Yu uses that.
Yeah.
Smite.
Guan
I was
Yu
like,
uses a
Guan Dao.
guandao.
Guan Yu. That seems pretty similar.
Yeah.
Probably named after him.
Oh,
I will name my son after this fantastic weapon. Guan.
Guan Brown.
Guan.
Hi,
Hi.
then we go to SNK Heroines. God
Kien's favorite game.
damn this! Like I made this point. I was like, guys, I know Breath of the Wild is there, but I could play Breath of the Wild on a Wii U.
This game is just basically
I could-
bikini-clad chicks
I don't
fighting
need
each other.
Odyssey. I don't need Mario.
I need
Rabbids.
SNK Heroines.
Not even for Mario Kart 8
This is
Deluxe.
your own type of heroine.
This is the DOA
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
of
say.
fucking Nintendo's, and it's a Nintendo Switch exclusive.
Yeah.
Like you have to buy fucking poses for the girls.
Can we just talk about how the
Gonna be
beginning of
right
the
up there
trailer?
with the FIFA market.
Can we
Yeah.
just talk about how the beginning of the trailer is like, this guy kidnapped all these women while they were unconscious after
Yeah, that's-
fighting in a
that's
tournament.
Yeah, it's
fucking
just like
creepy.
after the tournament.
I have
this
very
guy
many
kidnapped all the
questions.
women. It's like,
Not the best time
okay.
to release a trailer like
They
this.
really,
Yeah,
they
like-
really never should have put a story in this. Like
You
really,
need it mad. Some people like it for the plot.
Yeah,
Dude.
sure.
the plot of this
There's
guy
very
just
much plot
There's
in
a
the game.
lot of
doing
plot.
unconscious women.
I really wish John was here to fucking talk about this, because John would be either
All up on
he would be either all for it because he's like, fuck it, it's like DOA, I like it, jiggle titties, or he'd be like, jiggle titties is weird, don't do this.
I only like DOA for the volleyball.
You could call him and see if he answers.
I like I only
That's
like
extreme beach volleyball. That's its own thing.
Oh, dude, I was playing, like, I was watching Game Attack's old gameplay of that. And, like, there's face stances for, like, neutral, willing, or not willing for, like, the competitors.
What?
Yeah, no, it's fucking weird, dude. But, like, this one guild, they get hats.
They get hats.
They get
Suddenly
hats.
Gil wants this
Probably
game.
have to buy the hats for $5 a piece. But
Yeah.
You can probably earn them too.
No, you'll probably have to
Probably
buy 'em.
not. No.
Probably.
Have to buy hats.
You probably get one hat for
Yeah,
free.
you know, you probably get some.
Bro, this game, though, is insane. And I don't...
Insane? No, this game is like somebody made it while they were at home for the weekend. They're like, we need an
they were
exclusive
on-
for the Nintendo Switch.
And
What
they
do we
were on,
got?
and they were on fucking ecstasy the whole time too.
We need to make sure it sells. What sells things? Sex. Yes!
Or
Make-
they... No, this is for, like, lonely dudes who, like, are straight up, like, I
That's
can't...
why Kien wants it.
I was feeling it also people that just have to review games.
Yeah,
They're
like
gonna
that's the
play it.
thing. Well, that's the thing. Like there was another thing. Like someone, a not really popular like video game picked up. We did video games. Is like, do you guys also like play games? And would you like to talk about them? I'm like, maybe.
Not play games.
That hasn't patched through yet. We'll figure that out sometime. But no, this game is weird and like.
But you're still gonna get it.
Nah, I'm not gonna get a Switch for this. Like, the only way you're gonna get me back with a Switch is if you give me like Donkey Kong 64, but reskinned.
Donkey Kong Country.
Did you not like 64?
I've never played it.
Oh, dude, 64 was dope.
I've never played it, but just off watching Donkey, I really like the music for it. I don't know. He uses that shit all the time. I don't know.
I think my favorite thing is that Donkey Kong has like a fucking peanut shotgun, coconut shotgun, and Diddy Kong has like peanut revolvers,
Peanut pistols.
peanut pistols.
Uses them in Smash.
Yeah,
He also has a jetpack. in
he
Smash.
does.
Why? Because he needs a saving grace.
Because fucking.
Yeah, because
monkeys
everyone
are
had their own
advanced as
special thing, which
shit.
like made no sense to why you had Chunky Kong, because like Chunky Kong is supposed to be super strong, but Donkey Kong's thing was like a mega punch for like his thing, and like Lanky Kong's is like he could stretch into a balloon.
Fucking dumbest names.
But
They're
King
gorillas.
Kong though.
So
Except
then
for
we
Diddy. Diddy is a...
chimpanzee.
I
Yeah.
also love how like all their names are pretty much just like what they do too.
Tiny
Except
Kong.
for Donkey Kong, it's just like, yeah, he's not a donkey.
Funky Kong, like Funky Kong is like the most weirdest whatever. He's like, "What up, guys?"
Isn't he like the hippie?
Bro.
Yeah, no, he's the surfer dude.
Oh.
Which is kind of funny
Same
because
thing.
I'm pretty sure
Hippies,
surfers don't like
surfer
hippies.
dudes,
Yeah.
gays, French girls.
And yet they all hate each other.
Then we go to Battlefield 1 Turning
I don't think the
Tides.
French hate the gays. I don't know.
You don't know.
That was
Deep
a little
down there,
off, Gil. I don't-
deep down there, they might
There
have
could
some
be-
self-loathing.
there could be some homophobic French people out
Oh my
there.
god.
They're probably.
We go to the Battlefield 1
socialists.
Turning Tides. What part of World War 1 were they on sea?
I don't know.
What?
Battlefield 1's Turning Tides. What
You
part
want
of
us
World
to
War
ask
1
Ty
are they
real
talking
quick? He
about?
probably know.
Maybe just in the ocean?
Whoa, that's the fucking expansion. It's Battlefield 1 Turning Tide. Did we not?
No, we didn't watch anything.
We're in
on
the
it.
Baltic Ocean.
Okay, yeah.
That's
well-
where Germany has to build their fucking ships.
all right, there. So that's what that's about.
Yeah, and I think
That's
it said
better.
northern of some sort, so that'd probably be it.
And then we go to Monster Hunter World's Ryu and Sakura download. Jesus
But
Christ.
You didn't even want to talk about Battlefield 1, you just wanted to get to this.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, I did. Oh
You can
my-
play as Ryu and Sakura. There we go.
Their
On to the
Hadouken,
news.
dude, their Hadokens are straight up fucking lit though.
On to the news.
I really just want to know how that transfers. Shut the fuck
On
up.
to
They're
the
both owned
news.
by Capcom.
I really want to know how that transfers into like the multiplayer though,
Yeah.
because it's like if people that are Ryu are just better, that's disappointing. I'm
Well,
hoping
you
it's
know-
like an armor set you have to build. It's like Ryu face mask,
Boxing
Stupid
gloves.
shit
I was
like
actually
that.
really hoping that that's
Like
what it
that's the
was.
gauntlets, like you gotta like fight Akuma or something like that.
Fight against
You
the
find a
monster
regular
there.
gi, you have to rip the sleeves
Oh,
off.
I found an Akuma track.
It's like it's a regular man footprint. It's Akuma's foot. I'm like, what? Nah, we have two more. Those Who Remain, which is a horror RPG. It looks like
Yeah.
RPG, that doesn't seem
I
like it would go
mean-
well together.
there's some good horror RPGs.
I don't know.
Like
but
the SNES had some really cool horror RPGs.
Okay, now I really don't know about that.
I mean, like
Like-
comparatively.
No, that would be the just.
Like,
the
give me an
regular
example
NES.
here.
The regular NES had Friday the 13th.
Yeah. No,
Is that
but
good?
yeah. I mean, the jumping mechanics were shit, but it was fun.
It was all garbage. Let's be honest here.
They had Splatterhouse as well, though. The regular
Yeah,
NES
they
had
did.
Splatterhouse, and that game was fucking dope.
The only good horror game I've played is the game for the Wii U, where one person is the ghost and the other 4 people are various Mario characters. Or no, they're just the Mii's, my bad.
And then we play Far Cry 5,
It's the
and
only
man,
game.
am I excited for this game.
I am, but I won't buy it for $60. It's not a $60 game.
Really?
No, fuck no.
About $30.
Their stories are irrelevant. No one plays Far Cry, any Ubisoft game for the story hardly. Maybe Assassin's Creed.
I was
What
like,
for?
If you're really hardcore.
That's not-
Origin Stories is
Dead
pretty
Space.
lit, yeah. Yeah, but that's not
Either way.
Ubisoft.
I mean, but it's so predictable. It's just like,
It was
it's just
EA
like-
and Crytek.
Yeah, that's right.
Not Crytek, EA
it's just
and...
like, man, it's
This
a,
world.
Yeah.
it's just like, man, it's Assassin's Creed, and this main character needs a motive. He has kids. Kill his kids. It's just like,
Yeah, man, every Assassin's Creed game is either
Yeah,
you gotta
dead
kill your
family.
father or kill your kids.
you gotta have no family to be in the Assassin's families.
or your father's just like a
They are
shit-ass
your own-
dad.
They are your family. It's like the mafia.
Yeah.
We're
Like
more
these-
important to you than your own.
Like the
family.
assassins are like a shit-ass dad. Like they're like basically if you have a deadbeat dad, the game just kind of speaks to you too hard on the level that I can't play it. So without feeling sad, and then when you kill your dad in the game, you're like, finally
Release.
release.
My favorite was still where the final boss was the Pope.
Yeah.
You fist fight the Pope for a while.
Just beat.
Wait, which one was that?
That was Brotherhood?
Brother, yeah, that was
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood. Yeah.
Go
Fight
buy that
the-
game.
Just beat the
You fight
crap out of the
Borgia
Pope.
Pope. I don't remember his action. He was a real Pope.
He was a dick too in real life.
Yeah.
Like
Probably
That whole family was douchebags.
That's probably why they want you to beat the shit.
Like the
shit out of
Borgia
it.
Pope is the reason why. Like the picture of Jesus we have of Jesus isn't Jesus. It's like his son. No, for
I
real.
didn't know that.
Yeah, no, for real. Like the picture of Jesus of like white brown haired Jesus, they just took a picture of the Borgia's son. And I was like, this is Jesus.
Looks like Jesus to me.
No one fucking guessed it. Now
Yeah,
go.
no, I really
Now
like
we
that.
do go into the movie. Not movie.
I can't believe it's not Jesus.
And also, like, you fist fight the Pope, who's the like final enemy, and then you don't kill him because he's in the later games, and you come back to him, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna kill me now?" It's like, nah, fuck that.
You get to live.
No,
I'm
he
too
gets
good for-
poisoned like a second later.
Yeah, I'm
Aw.
too good for that. Then we go
I'm
into
too good to kill you
the
now.
3 Far Cry DLCs that are coming out are Vietnam and Pit You Against the Viet Cong. The second will be a B movie inspired zombie pack, and the last will be set on Mars where you fight alien arachnids.
Now, is this all accurate? Because I would love every one of
I
them.
really,
Yes.
I really hope the Viet Cong one is just Black Ops.
Yeah.
I hope
It's
the,
just that
you in the
game
rat
inside.
tunnels.
Just,
I hope the B movie one, every time you kill something, it asks,
Gets
do you like
faster.
jazz? Do you
I
like
hope
jazz?
there's like a shittily edited line in there, just like, not the bees!
They're in my eyes! Ah, they're in... That would work.
I want
like
to Nick
shittily
Cage.
edit the.
Is there a
edited
Nick
the-
Cage mod in fucking Far Cry? I'd fucking play that game. Fuck
Probably
yeah.
is in Fallout.
Yeah.
Got
We can
Randy
make one.
Savage probably got Nick Cage in there.
You have Randy
John
Savage
Cena.
as Death Claws.
Yeah.
That's the best Death Claws. Is Randy Savage Death
Nick
Claws.
Cage.
Nick Cage Death Claws is up there as something I
The
want.
voice would just
Nick
be
Cage is the
fucking
dog.
ridiculous. Like I can't.
Nick
do-
Cage is your dog. Like he's just. Is he like on all fours?
I can't.
Either
do,
that
like,
or
a
he
very-
voices the dog.
Yeah, I can't do a good Nick Cage. I'm just imagining like the things he'd say as a death claw. It'd just be stupid.
Ugh, bees.
Yeah,
like,
just
but it
his
has to be
voice
with the
would be-
Gatling gun to the face. He's like, bees.
They're
it's
in my eyes!
Ah! So, in a press release reporting on financial results for the 9 months ending 31st December 2017, Capcom confirmed Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite has sold 1 million copies since September launch. The company has projected sales of 2 million, so they took a big hit with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And
That's because the game's shit.
the game's not shit.
They'll
Then why
win
didn't
it
it sell
back
more?
with Monster Hunter.
What?
So they'll win it back with Monster Hunter.
Well, that's what I
5
mean.
million sold. Been out for a week.
Yeah. Here's why Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite failed. They tried to do the Street Fighter route, where like they're not gonna do like the Marvel vs. Capcom Hyper Infinite shit anymore. They're just like, download these new characters.
Hyper Infinite Big Dick God Edition.
Pay money for hats.
But do you actually get hats?
Never
Capcom,
pay money for
like
hats.
the weird thing about
Except for
Capcom
Mario.
is the microtransaction in Monster Hunter Worlds make complete sense. There's not very many.
Is there
I mean, you
microtransactions?
don't-
There is a few
I've not noticed.
for like face tattoos and shit.
Oh, well, I don't give a shit then.
Yeah.
Hi, Jay.
And then
Yeah.
and then there is also a handful, like, the thing I like about Monster Hunter Worlds is that, like, they give quests out just randomly.
Yeah,
They just
and then,
randomly
well,
do.
no, and like for hitting 5 million copies sold, they're like, everybody gets a reward. Fuck it.
And I like how, like, when you log in
It's like
online,
Oprah.
you're like, hey, it's a login thing. You get free shit. And
Yeah,
you're like,
they give you a
what?
fucking voucher and some items and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It honestly, it seems more like an MMO to me.
But did
The
they
thing
like
is,
ever?
just the way that it plays.
Essentially,
I
it's
did get
supposed to
hats.
be like that.
Yeah, it's essentially an MMO, but
But did you ever get hats as a reward?
I mean,
You can
you
make a hat.
out of
But
things you
did
kill.
they ever give you a hat?
My cat has a hat.
And he's named after
and
you.
He's named after you.
But did they
Named
ever
mine Fumbles.
give you?
Did you?
I did.
Do you like how
I was
the
gonna name him Trouser Snake, and I was like, he's not a snake. I don't think it'll.
Did you at least give him nice trousers to wear?
No, you can't have the cats don't wear pants.
Did you give
They
them
just
the?
wear,
Make 'em
like,
wear
They
pants.
wear like basically football pads as armor, and then a helmet,
Or a
goggles.
and then you give them a weapon.
I got my I love that they throw boomerangs and shit
Yeah,
too.
They throw a boomerang.
I think the coolest and most hand-holdy part of that game is that if you're dying, they'll just randomly throw a Visser fly at you.
It's only if you have that ability equipped. You can put different shit on. They have different equipment.
Really?
You just blew his mind.
Mine throws traps out there, and then they shock shit. And then I shoot the fuck out of it while it's shocking.
Yeah, see, but like, cause I'm more heavy combat, don't really need that.
I
Well, yeah.
makes it so much easier.
Nintendo has confirmed they're working on a Mario movie with Illumination Entertainment, the entertainment behind Despicable Me.
Oh, fuck, I forgot. Did you know the Super Mario Super Show is on Netflix?
No fucking way.
It's god awful.
Is that the one that's like, do the Mario?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Because they do a bad rap in the beginning.
Oh god.
I only watched the first episode.
Oh,
I was
my
like,
God.
Is it as bad as VR Troopers?
oh, it's bad.
Then we
I
gotta
don't know
see
what
it.
VR Troopers
We will
is.
watch. We have a TV. We'll watch it.
It's fucking terrible.
We just gotta go through one
The
of these
fucking
times.
Toad's voice sounds like an 80-year-old smoker.
Hey Mario,
you must save the
the
princess.
princess is in another castle.
Oh god, it's
And Mario Kart
bad.
Tour will launch sometime before the end of the next financial year. That is the mobile Mario Kart game.
There you go,
Nice.
Zach. A game for you.
I don't-
Maybe you
so
won't
like on your
lose.
I
phone
don't get
mobile?
mobile
On your
games.
phone mobile.
Is that gonna be the? Oh god, it is too.
I don't
It's
get
gonna be
mobile
like the
games,
turning
so-
it controls.
They
Really?
might not.
How the fuck else are you gonna turn though?
They
on a phone?
probably have buttons.
On your phone?
Yeah.
I
If it's
suppose
a
they-
touch screen, they
Put
probably
your-
have
Put your
buttons.
thumbs on there and then me.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it'd be awkward, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then you press the top to activate your little item,
Yeah, it's a good.
where the item is.
I don't know. This is Nintendo we're talking about.
Or they're just gonna come out with a
They
new
do
peripheral.
stupid shit.
It turns out there's a wheel that
Yeah, probably.
you can attach your phone to.
Put your phone on it.
Yes!
Just all the Wii U fucking remote
Yeah.
control cars that they didn't use.
Yeah, it's
Like
just
how fucking
the
lit
same
would
one.
that
They just
be?
put a magnet on it.
What's the next story, Gil?
I'm not moving to read it. This
God,
chair's
They
too
just
comfortable.
filled a part with the Wiimote with a magnet.
Yeah.
Stick your phone to it.
Probably.
Yeah, no, I could totally imagine Nintendo doing some rank shit like that. So, 114.86 million Nintendo Switch consoles have now been sold worldwide since the platform's launch, beating out the Wii U.
Nice.
I mean, that wasn't a
That's
very
also
high
not a
bar.
Yeah, it's
surprise.
like beating out the Wii U.
The Wii U set the bar
Ooh,
pretty low.
damn. How does it compare to the Wii?
It's probably getting there.
It's getting there.
How does it compare to the Xbox?
Probably
Think-
not even close.
I think it might have beat it.
It
I'm not entirely sure.
No, it's up here. So Nintendo Switch software is also performing well, which is incredibly high attach rates and their console's biggest games. Super Mario Odyssey has sold a whopping 9.07 million copies since launch in October. That's comfortably more than Star Wars Battlefront 2 did on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox
That's right, go
One.
fuck yourself,
Combined?
Battlefront
I
2.
mean,
Yeah, combined.
Nice.
Believe it.
Now somebody start doing the Odyssey.
What? Is that a dance?
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has sold over 7.3 million. Zelda Breath of the Wild, 6.7 million.
So how does Odyssey sold more than Zelda?
It's
Really?
a much more popular game.
I suppose since it's Mario.
Like, real
Yeah.
talk, like, if you put Mario on it, like, people will buy it.
Isn't
'cause I
Breath
feel
of the Wild also rated T?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Some parents
For the
actually care.
kids.
what?
Yeah.
Some parents.
Fucking bitch.
The really rich, pampering parents.
No, not even
I don't
them.
think they would care. They don't care about their kids.
It's the parents that were never in their child's lives.
No,
Yeah,
my
I
mom
guess.
figured out that my brother was letting me play like GTA
She didn't care.
back in like when I was 9, and she yelled at me, and then I just kept doing it. And she was like, fuck it.
He'll learn some valuable lessons, like not to drive on the street.
BioWare's
on the
Anthem
sidewalk.
has been
Yeah.
pushed back to spring 2019.
I've gotten off mic story as well to follow up with that. I don't want to talk
Oh, yeah?
about it because it'll make my mom look bad, but
Gotta edit that
real,
part out.
Yeah.
real story. But
Yeah. So Anthem has been pushed back for 2019, which I'm cool with, as long as they fucking make a good game.
They're not going to. They basically
still
ripped out any
don't-
dead space
I
and tried to
haven't-
throw it in there.
I haven't looked at Anthem, so I don't know what it looks like. And I realize that they're like, game developer, and they're like, we can do more than Fallout and Skyrim, but I really wish they'd just do another Elder Scrolls rather than
Is it Bethesda that's doing it, Grant?
Anthem.
Yeah,
I believe so.
I thought it was BioWare. No, it's
Gil,
BioWare.
what's the next story?
Sure.
I told you, I'm not getting up for this. It's
Bi-
EA.
No, we're still talking. It's BioWare.
Oh.
Look it up.
Also EA.
Yeah, it's right in here. EA and BioWare. It's fucking right here. BioWare's
What is
Anthem.
Bethesda making then? I don't
Oh my
Nothing.
gosh.
They're just re-releasing Skyrim again.
So the final story
7
I
years in a
have.
row.
So the final story I have is an awesome Forbes story about monster hunters.
No, you're right.
Oh,
'cause
yeah, you
that's-
can go
Yeah,
find some monsters.
I
and
guess
they'll
I knew
pay
they
you.
were making Anthem because that was why everyone was like, yeah, we know where all the facial animators for BioWare went. We were making Andromeda. Went to Anthem. I don't know. I enjoy BioWare.
Is it the
This-
one where you can hunt
I might
monsters
buy
in
it.
real life and they'll pay you?
No,
That's a
You
thing.
also saw that?
Yeah.
Fucking
Wow.
that's the thing
Bigfoot
too.
and stuff.
So Monster Hunter
You
World's
can find
mo-
Bigfoot, you and me.
This is from
Except-
Forbes magazine, written by Mitch Wallace, and he says, despite how complicated and overwhelming Monster Hunter Worlds can be, I have been getting more and more consumed by its expensive aims and deep leveling systems. Now I know what you might think. Excuse me, sir, you may not be aware, but this is just a video game. He's talking about the abuse of animals. He's like, we just come into their land and we just kill them for fun. Like, these animals did nothing to us.
They
That
tried
sounds-
to kill your people.
That sounds
They're
familiar.
vicious animals that
Yeah, it's
attack.
gonna be like, most of them
sounds
attack
familiar.
me first. It's self-defense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Stand your ground law.
Again.
Also, if you play through the entire story, you save all those animals from being fucking incinerated by a bigger, badder ass.
Did you beat the story already?
Yeah, beat the story.
Wow.
He said he's the
Have
king
you-
for a reason.
Have you steered out Zora Magdaros into the ocean?
Not yet.
Okay. Well,
King
that's
Eli over here.
That's not the end of the story, but it's the end of the low rank story. And so, yeah, once they get to where it's like, yeah, if Zora Magdaros dies on land, he'll fucking incinerate this entire goddamn island. We can't let him do that because we're on this island. So in theory, you save all the animals.
Yeah.
Kill them.
Yeah.
Wear
Good.
'em.
Good job. You kill them and wear them.
You kill them and wear them to save them all.
You're goddamn
So
right.
we didn't have a topic this week, but because Eli did bring up fucking the Mario Brothers TV show,
Oh boy.
we can talk about shitty cartoons based on video games, and I have one.
I don't have one.
Sonic Underground.
That was good.
No, it was not. It is on Hulu.
The child in me loved it.
It was on Hulu, and I rewatched that shit, and man, is that shit garbage.
But it feeds your inner child.
You don't know what Sonic Underground is?
No.
It's when Sonic has a brother and a
sister who are
and
voiced
they play music to save the world.
who are all voiced by Urkel. Mind you.
Jaleel White?
Jaleel White in the 80s and 90s
God damn.
voiced Sonic.
Are you serious?
Yes, he did.
Holy shit.
Oh, that sounds great.
That's no good.
Come on, man. Did I do that? Like that guy, Jaleel White, voices all three of the characters.
Even the girl?
Even the girl.
That's awesome.
And they've just put him in a high-pitched voice because I watched the credits.
Jaleel White.
Jaleel White, yeah. Like, here's what makes Sonic Underground so bad to me. Is that when they introduce his other siblings, they're like, this guy's the drummer because he has earrings and a mohawk out of his hedgehog hair.
I mean, it was like, you said the 90s.
The 90s.
So it's like,
And the girl is the only one that, like, Manic is the green hedgehog. The only clothes besides shoes and gloves he wears is a fucking orange.
Manic?
Manic.
Fucking manic, depressive hedgehog. Sad all the time.
Did you ever read the Archie comics, though?
No.
Oh, dude, they're fucking awesomely weird. Has nothing to do with the video games.
Of course, it's a comic.
And Knuckles is the reincarnation of their god.
Oh, dear sweet lord.
Yeah.
He do know D-Way.
Yeah, I was like,
I was gonna say, you
Knuckles
got it,
is the
Knuckles.
reincarnation of their god. And in the late 2000s, Capcom comes in and Mega Man reboots the entire Sonic universe.
Mega Man?
Mega Man reboots the entire Sonic universe.
Because why not?
Yeah, why the fuck not?
At least they didn't go the Sonic 06
Because it's terrible,
route.
that's why.
They're like, fuck it, who cares? Mega Man? Yeah, he can be in this fucking comic book. Like, fuck it. The only thing I liked about this Archie comics is that they bring back Sega to Santo in one panel, and Sonic beats him in a karate contest.
No idea who that is.
You don't know who Sega de Santo is? Do you remember the Sega Saturn? Do you remember how bad that sold? So Sega de Santo was basically a dude who beat up children in the commercials because they weren't playing Sega. And it raised Sega sales up ridiculous.
How?
We will look this up online, but Sega de Santo is fucking insane. Death Battle pitted him up against Chuck Norris.
Fuck.
We'll watch the Death Battle video when we're done.
I'm guessing Sega Santo won.
It was even. They're still fighting. That's the end of the Death Battle. They're still fighting because his feats are so insane. He takes a nuclear missile shot by Nintendo. Because that's the, like, when Sega Saturn was about to die,
Well, it's okay.
they shoot a nuclear missile trying to destroy Sega. Sega de Santo jumps off the Sega building, grabs it, you hear the glass click, crack a little, and he jumps off and he's riding it like a fucking horse.
So
Into the cosmos.
Gosh, what's the end of that movie? Can't remember. That does remind me of a movie, though.
It is in Sega de Santo is by far one of the most craziest Nintendo Sega things. Sega's marketing was pretty on key. Do you know how he trained though? Sega de Santo would throw dudes, judo throw people, and they just exploded.
That's his training.
No, his training is he had a giant Sega Saturn controller, and then when he was like training, he was just punching the buttons. Just ridiculously just punching the buttons.
Doctor Strangelove. That's
Trying
what
to
it is.
think, like, I know I've heard of the Sega Saturn. I just don't even know what would be on it.
Really shit games.
I'm like, Sonic? But
We
that's
actually
that's really all I know.
Don't have any questions this week, but we had a question from 2 weeks ago that I keep forgetting to ask, and it was from Quentin Wobblechi or something like that. I have the question, and it's in my hand. I just can't.
try to get his name
I
right.
can't
He's like,
pronounce
or
it.
something like that.
There's
Fuck
something like
guy.
that. He's like, can we all just be honest that, like, do we really believe that anyone would fall for Snake in a Box in Metal Gear? And I'm like, yeah.
Yes, they did. Somebody actually did a test
The
on that.
only thing I'll say is that in the multiplayer for Metal Gear 5, people do fall for that. Mostly because I think you can also deploy fake boxes.
Yeah.
Because
But it's like, people still fall for it.
honestly, if you got a bunch of boxes lying around, you expect one to start moving on its own. And if you have so many boxes around, how are you going to notice that one's moving?
No. If anything, I'm gonna call into question is like, when he like folds out the box and it's like an anime girl on it, and then they walk over and you fucking stab them. That's part of the question.
So this has been Dem Game Boyz.
Yeah!
Don't forget to like,
They fall
subscribe,
for
and share.
that type of box. That's what gets me.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Have a good night.
They're lonely soldiers.